Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. All right, double honors to them. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect. I came out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and present their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teach us to do. All right, shalom to the very, not do mean very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Yarmaya from the GMS Chicago camp.
And Brother Batagallah.
And yeah, man, a couple weeks ago I had did a lesson, concerning that movie in the forest, and I was just going into how the condition of these women gonna be when this shit go down, and I hate to sound like a broken record, but this is the spirit moving throughout the earth. All right, now in downtown Chicago, and the brother got it keyed up. You have well-known vigilantes, so to speak, that ride these buses, that ride these trains.
Spirits created for vengeance.
That's right. We gonna get that.
I am vengeance.
Yeah, they in the spirit of Batman. I made it this funny, but it ain't funny, man. They in the spirit of fucking Batman, and they not playing. All right, hold on right quick.
My back.
They in the spirit of fucking Batman, and it's because you women are proud. You women are proud as hell, especially the women of Israel. All you women are fucking proud.
Yeah.
But especially the women of Israel. And you know what? And when I say Israel, I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all you under this fucking feminist agenda, so to speak, that I don't need a man. The Lord got, especially these jigaboos too. The Lord got these jigaboos living up to their own parable. That I can do bad all by myself bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord showing you can. All right, go ahead and key that up, brother.
Khan, this is the news article that the bro sent me. It says Marlon Anthony Miller, age 40, charged in December 2025, so 2 months ago, for allegedly punching 3 women in the face within minutes in the Loop while wearing an electronic monitoring ankle bracelet. And the Loop is the most it's the most populated area of downtown Chicago, where like all the buildings and shit are. So this dude, prime time in the middle of the city, just punching bitches in the face, back to back. Basically in Manhattan, if as an equivalent. But William Livingston, 32, charged in November 2025, so 3 months ago, with multiple felony counts of aggravated battery. He has a history of over 20 arrests and was previously accused of knocking out a mother of 11 in the Loop. And she was black.
I was just gonna say, that bitch was into all type of fucking adultery, man.
That bitch black.
She was into some adultery. That's what she was, man.
Yeah.
I don't know whether she was a jigaboo or not. Probably. More than likely. She mothered a lot of bastards, for sure. But never, which are products of adultery.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And a lot of these people, they see, these just women. Look, these women are adulterous as hell. All right? They take kids from their fathers. All right? And bring them through all type of hell and misery. All right? They teach their kids about Easter, Christmas, and Halloween. The Lord's judgment is righteous, all right? The scriptures say whoever perished being innocent. You don't know what these fucking people into, especially these wicked-ass women, man.
All right.
Go ahead, brother.
The third alleged vigilante, Derek Rucker, 37, sentenced to 7 years in prison in November 2025 for a string of random attacks on CTA train lines, including punching a woman in River North, which is the same thing, that's another part of downtown Chicago. All right, so these guys are, just walking around in the most highly, trafficked area of the city, punching bitches in the face all times of the day.
Nobody's
stopping it. Nobody gives a fuck, and rightfully so. These women, like the brother said, they're proud. A lot of these bitches are Jake women, more than likely, that's getting assaulted like this. And it's that Gardenian pack, bro. These bitches, they decided that they was gonna side with this devil. Hey, and guess what? You getting your ass whooped, and this devil don't even lock these niggas up, and they lock every nigga up.
That's right.
You know, but this shit done got so bad out here that to go to jail and get locked up, at least around here in Chicago, you gotta have a gun. If you don't got a gun, they let your ass out.
Yeah, that's right. So, look, and there's another thing. You liberals and all you feminists and all you weirdos wanted a monkey running the show.
Mm-hmm.
You just had that monkey, small head, bald head, Lori Lightfoot running the show.
Yeah.
Now you got this big coon nigga, Brandon Jackson.
Yeah.
That big nigger smile, that wicked ass nigga.
Yeah.
He
chitlins.
He letting this nigga letting everybody out of jail.
Yeah.
But it's the spirit. Go ahead and read this Isaiah, man.
Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. All right, and that's the spirit these women are in, you know. They got all these government subsidies. They getting high-paying jobs, and they don't actually have to work at work.
Oh, the bitch got bopped in her head today. 2
Yeah.
days ago, this Latin bitch. By one of them fucking La Migra.
Yeah.
One of them immigrants.
Venezuela.
He bopped that bitch. She talk about, she said something, he was talking to her across the street. And she said, I didn't know he was talking to me. And he walked up, one of the brothers posted in the group earlier, he walked up, another vigilante, he bopped this bitch upside the head. She was making her way downtown, walking fast, and he showed her how they do this shit in Venezuela.
Calling these niggas vigilantes is hilarious.
Charles
Bronson.
Yeah.
No, but you know, these bitches, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Me and his brother worked in the nightlife industry for quite some time, and the amount of women that you see intoxicated, not intoxicated, but walking home by themselves at night, walking around the city at night, is crazy. And Chicago in particular is a hub for human trafficking, you know, in the United States.
Yeah, they just found this one lady in the neighborhood. They had her husband on the news, white woman.
Yeah.
You know, she's fucking with this black Jake around in the Bronzeville area.
Yeah.
She went missing for like 2 weeks, and they found her body in Lake Michigan, man.
That's right.
This shit ain't no game, man.
That's right.
Start back up at that 9.
Come, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
So all these little jobs you got, you know, all these subsidized apartments, you know, all this link card, all this welfare, all these fucking for you low budget bitches, for you bitches with money, all these DEI, what's that shit called? DEI, right? Hires, you know.
Yeah, that affirmative action and all that bullshit.
Yeah. You know, I'm not getting on a fucking plane if I see a woman flying.
Hey, absolutely not.
You know?
Absolutely not.
So, you know, all you fucking DEI hires, all this shit is about to go to waste. And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is about to show you the value of a real man.
That's right.
And when I say a real man, I'm talking about a real Israelite man. You know, all you women all you niggas are in trouble in general. All right? Everybody outside the covering of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is in trouble in general.
That's right.
But the Lord really got to take the pride out of you women, man.
That's right.
All right, and show you what a real man is.
Verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy, and in the joyous city. And hey, it's going to be so fucked up out here. These bitches going to be trying to reminisce, man, but it's not coming back. All this shit is about to, all these things, like the brother said, that's propping these women up. Esau don't need that shit no more. They about to enter into the next phase of they planning as far as this MOTB and this New World Order is concerned. The job that these women did is done pretty much.
Technocracy.
Yeah, they job done. You know, ain't gonna be no more fucking receptionists. That's all these bitches be doing. Receptionist, secretary. They got AI for that shit now. So and a lot of these, it already been happening over the last year. Thousands of especially you black women, but Jake women in general, thousands lost their jobs to AI, man.
Yeah, I was dealing with a chick who lost her job. I know she lost her job to AI. She fucking that bitch
That's
somewhere.
crazy
being
work,
a bitch
man.
committing adultery, whatever. But this bitch had bread, man. And the bitch was breaking bread, man. That bitch was making $100,000 a year,
That's
and she
nuts,
wasn't doing
bro.
shit but
Yeah.
sitting on her fucking computer. I'm in the bitch crib getting up. I'm going to work and shit.
Mhm.
This bitch just on there. I said, this bitch just was on the computer for 2 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? Just a bitch.
Yeah.
A Mexican bitch. Just doing nothing.
Yeah.
And all her friends, the bitch had 3 friends. They had the same fucking job. I said, I can't believe this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I gave them bitches the boot, man.
Yeah, and Esau has set this up. You know, these Amalek in particular, he set things up like that to put a wedge between the woman and the man. These chicks, they were just giving them free money to do nothing, so that then that puts a proud spirit on that particular woman. Now she can't find a man, or it's very difficult for her to find a man unless you a top tier individual, and then even then, a real man not gonna want to deal with no chick acting like that. The way the attitude ends up eventually showing itself. These chicks used to yelling at people at their job, talking to niggas crazy,
Being the boss.
telling them to do whatever, while they don't do nothing.
Yeah, I had to tell a bitch that I was
Yeah.
dealing with. I said, look, Mike, you might be the boss at your job, but you ain't shit over here.
Yeah, 100%.
It ain't happening. Matter of fact, I'm going to go up to the first verse. Going into that, this is Isaiah 32. In verse 1, it says, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. And that's going to Yahushua and the elect. But it says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. What is the wind? The wind is destruction.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming upon this place. It says, and a covert from the tempest as rivers of water in a dry place. That's like an oasis. You ever seen those movies where the nigga be in the desert?
Mm-hmm.
A fucking quickie mark pop up, a water fountain, all that. That's how great it's going, but it's going to be real.
Yeah.
To see a real man in that time. And that man going to have the option of choice, so to speak.
That's right.
Far better than what you hoes having now. It says, as rivers of water in a dry land, as a shadow of a rock. Shalaki, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. All right, so that's going to be the time that we coming in, because it's going down. Matter of fact, we're going to get the Lamentations next. Read that Lamentations.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9, it says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. And guess what? You women and everybody, this goes for everybody. It's gonna be Buffalo Bill ass niggas out here.
Yeah.
Can do whatever they want to do. See, it ain't gonna be no more calling the law, man. That shit is gonna be over with. These police and all these military people are gonna be used to protect thoroughfares that the government deems worthy of protecting, and other than that, it's everybody for theyself outside of that, man. It's gonna be all type of weirdos. All these dudes that feel like they've been counted out of society, especially these Edomites. This is going to be their opportunity to wreak havoc out here, man.
To lash out.
And all you people, all you punks at these jobs, all you sour ass bitches at these jobs, you done got niggas fired. You done ruined people's lives. You done snitched on people. None of these people forget about that type of stuff, man.
Nope, got people set up. Hey, the scripture talk about you defile the man of his wages, you a shedder of blood.
That's right.
A nigga lose his job, go rob, kill, steal, lose his family, be stressed out, might kill his damn self.
Yeah.
But the people who don't forget, they don't forget. These niggas ain't forgot all these whores that put them on child support, committing adultery in their crib, that lost their whole fucking crib. Nobody forget about none of that shit. So it's a lot of sleeper cells, so to speak, in so many ways around America that's just waiting to lash out. This is Ordo Ab KO 101. This man, Esau, particularly dealing with Amalek, he plays with people like fucking lab rats, man.
Yeah.
The only people we all under attack in this place. The only people that's covered really is the elect, because we had the patience, the comfort, we had the comfort of the scriptures, and we actually understand what's going on.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This verse 10, it says, the hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
It's going to be so bad out here that people are gonna resort to cannibalism. And like the brother was just saying, how the police force is dwindling, and not only because nobody, first and foremost, nobody wants to even be a cop no more. You know, it's a dangerous job, and it's an unrewarding job being a cop. You know, nowadays.
Yeah.
But like he said, these business is in these places, and these buildings that they deem to be worthy of protecting, they'll protect that in their own household, really. But nobody's coming out to be fucking John Shaft for you people, man.
Absolutely not.
Nobody's coming out to be top cop for you people, man. All these murders and shit that's unsolved in Chicago, it's for a reason, man. You know, nobody gives a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck anymore. And a lot of you niggas, but especially you women, man, gonna be the butt of the joke that's coming up. And that's why you got these fucking vigilantes running the street, just bopping bitches across their head.
Yeah.
Because they need judgment. This is Luke 23 and 31. It says, for if they do these things in the green, what shall be done in the dry? So if you got food, bread now, water, cigarettes, you still can go to the club.
Yeah.
You know, you still can fucking play the video game and shit all day, take care of your vices. You still, like the brother mentioned, Buffalo Bill. It's motherfuckers who just being docile because they got, you know, medication.
While it's still consequences for doing shit right now. Because right now you get caught doing something, depending on how wild what you do, you're going to have to pay the consequences for that.
Fuck, man.
I'm still recording, so it's cool.
Huh.
But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, while right now it's still consequences and things set up to hold people accountable in line and with structure. In that day, it's not going to be like that shit. Even the people that's supposed to be keeping the law and holding law and order, a lot of them going to be fucking y'all up, man. You know, attacking people, taking matters into their own hands, doing whatever the fuck they want to do. A lot of these fucking police officers are wicked as hell too, man.
They rapists. Majority of them are rapists. You gotta say it like Game of Thrones.
Rapists.
Rapists. All right, they wicked. These people are wicked. See, they join places like that, jobs like that, because they punks, man. You know, and they want to do little weird shit to people, man. They want to harass people. They want to beat people. You know, they got, I think it was down in Texas, man. A nigga became a cop just to be a pedo, man.
Yeah.
Just to be a fucking pedo, man. Could you imagine that? All right, these people are wicked, man.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead, brother. Read what you got.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So it's not going to be nothing standing in these people's way at that particular time. You know, people are going to be able to do whatever they want to do. All these grudges and shit that these people hold right now, you know, they're going to be able to act on that stuff. Because guess what? These devils, like the brother was talking about with Amalek and, putting experiments on people and shit. Amalek has gotten all these people and they thought process of an internet thought process. You know, not just with, because it's not really a lot of physical violence going on. It's happening, but, you know, I'm talking about on a every interaction basis. Really, it's a lot of verbal abuse that happens here in this country, man. And, you know, these people that are doing the abusing, they in their mind, they think that there's nothing that you can do about it. It's like that person that'll put their finger right in front of your face, but they'll say, ha ha, I'm not touching you, so you can't do nothing. That's the spirit all these people got. Now, you go to other places in the world, like in Europe, Eastern Europe, Asia, all these other places like Kazakhstan or something.
I was just gonna say Central Asia.
You know, you disrespect somebody verbally, and you have to fight for that. It ain't no sticks and stones, none of that shit. That's some American shit. They don't do that shit nowhere else.
That's even a lie. The Bible The scriptures say that's a lie. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lie, man. That's a big fucking lie.
Shit, the words of these scriptures is sharper than a two-edged sword.
That's right,
these bitch ass niggas got you people thinking that you can just talk any kind of way to people and there's no consequences for that. It's a lot of people that have, they taking verbal abuse from they so-called wife. They taking verbal abuse from the people that's over them at their job. They taking verbal abuse from random strangers in the street because people just don't give a fuck no more. And a lot of these people are just waiting on their moment, man.
I got a scripture, just going to what we saying. The scripture, it's Proverbs 25:15. It says, by long forbearing the prince is persuaded, and a soft tongue breaketh the bone. So words are powerful, man.
Yeah.
All right.
And a lot of times can do more damage than actually physically harming somebody.
It's true. That's a lot more damage. That's why the scripture said it's better than him that slippeth and falleth than he that slippeth with a tongue.
Yeah.
Because you say things, once you say things, you can't take that back.
That's right.
All right. You just bust your shit and it might be a oopsie, you fall. You break your finger or something to heal up. But, you could cause a whole nation to fall by some shit you just said, man.
That's right.
So words are powerful. And like the brother said, this assaults be over the internet. A big percent, I would say, of the interactions that most people have now is through text message.
Yeah.
Even getting at a chick, you texting her, you getting on dating apps and shit like that. Contacting people, contacting jobs. You ain't going to fucking business to business no more like that to get a job.
Yeah.
Unless you know somebody and you just coming in. But most of this thing is through this internet, man. So that's what causes a degeneracy. Going back to like the brother said, they think they can fuck with you. They think they can play with you any type of way, or a chick don't really see that a man as a man. And they don't really value the presence of what the fuck's supposed to be going on. Therefore, the respect is gone.
Yeah.
And a lot of people about to pay for this disrespect.
That's right.
You read that second address, so you got more to it?
No, I'm good on that. Go ahead.
All right, just going into this, and could you read the last verse of that, the last two verses of that second address real quick?
Oh, the chapter of what I read.
What you read?
This is Second Esdras chapter 15 and verse 15. It says, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
And they don't do that right now, So look, it's a whole uproar. Look what your kings and princes doing. They on the Epstein list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all your that's like your kings and princes, all your politicians are, like the elder Malcolm has said, and Esau realizing that now, it's the left, you got the left wing and the right wing, these wings on the same bird,
That's
man.
right.
And everybody realizing this, man. Even Edomites coming to the concept of Old Glory not being Old Glory no more. So nobody give a fuck, man. Once the Lord really geared the spirit of these people, it's over with. That nigga Andrew Tate even said it. This crazy ass nigga. He said it. He said if America don't go up over this Epstein list, we fucked.
Yeah.
He said if it's known, and why do you think they came out with all this AI technology, man? Because Esau trying to sweep his shit under the rug.
Yeah.
But no, that's not happening. Pursuing Isaiah the 47th chapter, this man got to get exposed.
Yeah, but you know what? These people are so wicked. And as the scriptures say, as the king is, so are the people. As the judge is, so are the people. Roughly paraphrasing. This list not gonna send it up here because all these people are exactly the same way as this devil is, man. If you're not in this truth, you one of them, man. And yeah, you might not necessarily be a cannibal or dealing with children or whatever the case is, but at the end of the day, you still wicked as hell.
You under that umbrella of wickedness and unaccountability.
Yeah,
you 100% right about that.
And if you and to be real, ain't no difference between the pedo and a bitch committing adultery. Both of y'all getting put to death for that shit.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, yeah, you know, you might not be necessarily doing that, but these people don't care. They got a license to do what they want to do. These people, especially these women, they just whatever is going to result in them having the power and the one up on other people is what they going to be rocking with.
That's right.
They don't give a fuck about what the people on top doing. They don't care about none of that shit, man. These people are all degenerates.
They just want their paycheck and their license.
Yeah,
to do
man.
this, bro.
Watch a football game. As long as that shit's still on TV and they can still eat Doritos, they don't give a fuck, man.
Circus and bread.
People are weird.
Watch these fucking punk ass Edomites with their little girlfriends. The other day, walking to the store, I went to the little liquor store in the Loop to get some water. All these fat, tall, fat punk ass Edomites. It's fucking beer, big ass, the biggest bag of Doritos you can find. I mean, the biggest bag. The girlfriend, here, get that one. We're gonna snack on this and watch the game.
100%, man.
Fucking punks, man. Circus and bread, man.
Fucking Thursday, niggas watching the game.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
You got a job, nigga.
This is right before the Super Bowl. I said these niggas are stupid. This is like 2 games before the Super Bowl. I like, you niggas are punks, bro.
Watching other niggas do great shit sitting next to your bitch.
Cheering,
that shit,
cheering, like
crazy.
the bitch they self. Getting mad when they lose.
Crazy.
Getting mad, nigga. Crash. You could just look up a crash out video.
Yeah.
Niggas ripping the fucking TV off because the Patriots lost.
$5,000 TV.
These niggas don't give a fuck if you live or die. You stupid fuck.
Yeah.
You finished that?
Yeah, you good.
This is second Edric, Sirach 39, and verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they shall pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. The teeth of wild beasts. Hey, I've been watching these videos in California, specifically the San Diego area and Colorado area too, out there on the West Coast. These big ass mountain lions just snatching motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
Then the mountain lions just really be low key, mostly it be one of them. But now it's 3 of them, 2 of them, 2 adults, a youth, the mama, the daddy.
Yeah.
You know, they just tracking motherfucking Edomites down and hunting them. A big ass bear like this bear had to be like fucking 2,000 pounds looking ass bear. A big ass bear.
Yeah.
Crawled into an Edomite crawl space like a fucking mouse. Or a cat, how they squeeze their whole body through something.
Yeah.
He said he just heard a big ass roar and he had a camera in that and it was it's a real video. It was on the news. A big ass bear came out. The teeth of wild beasts.
That's right.
It said, and scorpions, serpents, and the sword. Did the brother just read it in the second address with swords in their hands? And that's just any modern day weapon. A bat, a hammer, a pistol, a knife. This shit ain't gonna be no joke, man.
That's right.
All right. It says, punishing the wicked to destruction. And like the brother said, you might not be on the Epstein list, but if you ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, you susceptible to the elements, and you gonna do any wicked ass thing you can for your benefit. Like that pussy ass nigga with the dreads that was talking to Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
How about soul? You bitch ass trick.
Yeah.
It says, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon the earth when need is. And that's why a lot of bitches walking around getting bopped upside their head, because the Lord getting you bopped upside your head. But pretty soon you ain't just going to be bopped upside your head. All right? It says, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. That's why you had that woman right there on La Salle Street, right? Oh, yeah, this was like 2 months ago. She got raped by a fucking Venezuelan. Yeah. He knocked her down in the middle of the street.
Yep.
All the cars did, a couple cars hunk. He on top of her getting his hump off. And that nigga got on his bike. One woman was screaming and running up and screaming, another one. And by this time, he realized he was just bogus. And he got on his bike with your Uber Eats delivery still fresh.
Yeah.
And rolled the fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Rolled the fuck off, man.
Nobody's stopping to help. This is in the middle of the day, in the middle of the street, man.
Downtown Chicago, La Salle Street, right off the Blue Line. A busy fucking spot.
Cars honking the horn so for this nigga to take her on the sidewalk
Man,
and
could you
finish on the sidewalk. Get out the way.
I gotta go to work.
You know? So that and that goes back to what we saying, man.
Oh, Salaki, real quick, the nigga on the blue line.
Yeah.
He just these people just sat and watched this nigga pour gasoline on the bitch. This bitch sitting there don't know what's going on. And by the time, he just threw a match on the bitch and set her on fire, man.
Yeah.
These people, these are spirits created for vengeance, man. She was just coming from work, lollygagging, on our fucking face, buried in the phone, per usual.
Yeah, 100%.
Probably just got 3 niggas fired because she felt harassed.
Yeah.
Fucking punks. Hey, I don't feel bad for none of these people because I know that Yahweh Bashim and Yahweh Shai see their spirit and he see their daily life and he know what the fuck they do, man. Yeah. And that's why he judged them. The scriptures say whoever perish being innocent.
That's right.
The Lord judging you people, man.
Yeah. And it shows, like the brother said, these people, they on the same level as all these devils at the top that's on these lists. And, the fact that a dude can catch a chick in the middle of the street and do that to her and nobody steps in and stops her shows and proves that these people are just as wicked. Now, it's different for us because I personally wouldn't get involved because guess what? We understand judgment. So we not in the same category as them niggas. We know this shit is happening to this bitch because she's foul. And even then, I probably still wouldn't have just stood there and watched that dude.
And then, I was just finna say that. No, real quick. A nigga like me actually wouldn't sit there and watch that. But you know what? I wasn't there for a reason.
Yeah.
That's the catch-22 of it, if I'm using the right terminology. That's the catch-20. A lot of degenerates, just like them, was around for that reason. And a lot of real men that these women don't even deserve to be around, that these niggas don't even deserve to be around, wasn't there for a reason. All right? That's like a nigga asks, the scripture, going to no to do good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just get it real quick, because I want to elaborate on this. This is Sirach 12:1. It says, "When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so thou shalt be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find recompense. And if not from him, yet from the Most High. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil. Know to him that giveth no alms. Give to the godly man and help not a sinner." So that's like a nigga asks for $1 all day. I don't get niggas shit.
That's right.
Cause of this right here. But if I'm around, just say if it's all Edomites around, and we the only 2 niggas out there. If I'm around, I'm gonna get that nigga some money. Just cause we the only 2 niggas there. But at the same time, if you don't see me, it's because a nigga like me wasn't around because you don't deserve what you fucking finna get, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I wouldn't let a dude do that to a bitch in broad daylight.
Yeah.
But you know what? I wasn't around for a fucking reason. Cause you was set to get judged, man. And that goes back to that Isaiah 32, man. A man, when we get that power, he said a man is gonna be like a rock in the weary land. We not gonna be around.
Yeah.
And like the Elder Malcolm said, all these women want to ride the cock carousel shit. It's gonna ride them, and they ain't gonna want it. All you pussy ass niggas think you killers. Wait till Buffalo Bill get out.
Yeah.
Get unleashed.
Well, hey, when we get the power, we're gonna be on a higher level spiritually anyway. So hey, you're gonna be able to discern who needs to get saved and who don't. And even so now,
That's right.
Even so now. And like I said, like the brother said, yeah, we're not going to sit there and watch no woman get raped or nothing, but I'm going to keep it a buck with you. As far as I'm concerned, one of them vigilantes bop one of these hoes on the head, I ain't got shit to say, man.
I am vengeance.
I'm going to let that nigga get his shit off and run.
I am the night.
Because at the end of the day, hey, man, me and this brother have spent years telling chicks about doing all that, walking outside by yourself at night, talking crazy to motherfuckers because you think can't nobody touch you.
Man.
We made a living off trying to tell women to control themselves and not do that shit, man. And have stepped in between bitches getting fucked up more than once, man. And never was really thanked properly, never was really paid properly for doing that shit or appreciated, but still did it because it was the right thing to do. So we can talk about this.
That's right.
you know?
That's right.
And we got the footage to back that up,
That's the spirit.
you know? But, hey, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. A lot of these people, they about to figure it out. And that's why we got to just keep doing what we doing to stay prayed up so that Lord willing, the Lord to be with us when that time comes, all right? So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, Shalom, to the Akim and the few Wakwatu may be listening. And Lord willing, this was an edifying video. Shalom.
Shalom.